Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to Fallout 4 Rebuilding Avalon. Alright, well... it's this way. Wonder if the rain helps the fog to go away. That's a heavy piece of metal I don't need to pick up. Ew. Oh. Where are you? Oh, great. I think it's worth taking one of these here. There's a lot of fog here. Alrighty then. Wow. I have to say, these places are in horrible shape. What is that? Ah. That just looks wrong. I'm not sure. I think it might be day.
Sweet.
Is it day? It's getting towards day. Not that that really makes all that much difference in the fog. Really expected a ghoul in here. Feral ghoul? I think this might be the dock that we saw. Possibly. No, it doesn't. There's nothing that overlooks it. Oh, look. Looks like raiders used to live here. Would never have guessed. Lack of bodies hanging from the ceiling. Alright, let's head this way. Assuming we can, of course. Okay. Now, they said nobody is living on the island. So who's that guy? Is he one of those people that they referred to as trappers that have been driven mad? I don't want to shoot him outright in case he isn't, in fact. But he is living in the fog. So... it's... I don't know. Well, let's find out. This is probably a bad idea. Just for the record, Nick? Where's Nick? 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 Crap. Where's Nick? I heard him not too long ago. Nick? He was back here. Nick. Nick. Last time we saw him, he was in here. Where the frick is he? Nick. 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 Crap. Where is he? I'm almost certain after I looked in there, I turned around and I saw him. Nick. If you're gonna wander off, tell me. Just thought I had a heart attack. Anyway, what do you think about those guys? Do you think they're the trappers and the... I mean... To be honest, my instinct says this is... well, pretty much the aliens' equivalent of raiders. The trappers. We were warned about them. Really? Alright, let's wait here for Nick to come back. Nick. Are you coming? Actually, this is probably not the best way to go. Let's go this way. Okay, as I was telling you guys, anyway, I might as well tell Nick too. Nick, I think these guys might be trappers, but I'm not positive. I mean, the chances are really high it's them, but there was a time I would have shot them, assuming that they were bad guys. I try not to do that anymore, or as little as possible. think perhaps Nick's getting rusty. As in physically rusty, not as in, you know, like a machine gets rusty. Because he moves really slowly when we sneak. And excuse me for a moment, I have a cat that needs a cover. At least that better be the problem, Stuffin'. Because I spent part of my 10 minutes getting you your wet food, so you better not be complaining that you don't have wet food. Because I see it right there. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any clues. You know, like raiders have hanging bodies that indicate that these people are asshats. I don't see anything, though. Gonna regret doing this. I just know it. But I need to make sure. Okay. Hello. Hi, okay. Gotcha.
Anyone you walk away from. I think we ought to talk.
What? Now? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong.
Oh.
We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information.
Oh, I...
Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me.
Is this really the best...
Figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
Well, if you're willing to share, this isn't...
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. Single test chamber with my whole world for
Ow.
years. Someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side. That's it. They cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world. Such people in it.
Okay, I was hoping... Okay, let's hope she's not dead, because I would... Oh, Usili, I didn't want to interrupt this, because I don't know if we'll have a chance to hear this information again. Okay, you need to get out of here. I was talking to my friend. Whoa. Okay. Ouch. Alright. Nick, you picked the worst time to talk. Nick?
Hey.
There's something you need?
Yes. I was about to say we ought to move back. Ouch.
Nick.
You got time to talk now?
Yes. Was being shot in the back. I had to kind of pause the conversation. It hurt a lot. Especially the guy hitting me with, I don't know what it was. Thank God for my helmet.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
Yes, actually there's a lot.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but Now and then I get glimpses.
Ah,
Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated.
yeah.
A single test chamber was my whole world for years.
Ah,
And someone was always watching.
yep.
And one day you wake up on the other side. And that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world. Such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. Got some old memories. Pre-war. Faded to all heck, guys dressed like this. Doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Well, I did actually talk to you before about information we found, that your memories are those of a detective from before the war. Do you remember that?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic Institute handiwork.
Yeah.
But I'm still mechanical. Not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war.
Yeah.
They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears.
So you remember?
I don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Well, I'd say it's a good thing they tossed you in the garbage, because the Commonwealth has benefited from you. You're not garbage.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It's quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap.
Literally?
Body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks.
I guess.
Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility.
Well, that's good.
Kids, they weren't afraid.
Kids, yeah.
I think his name was Jim.
Jim?
First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Local
What?
mechanic even gave me a once-over free of charge.
Huh.
Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Well, you are a person, Nick. Just the same as I am. I believe that. I know that.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
Tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map.
Oh, no.
Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
I say we probably don't want to know.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities.
Yeah.
Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. You should probably head out.
All right, probably. I'm glad we're able to finish our conversation, Nick. I'm glad you do remember. Both being a detective and being in the Institute. I have to say that I know someone who has found the fact that they don't remember the Institute very, very confusing and upsetting.
We'll be taking that.
Yes. This is a new type of, armor that I haven't seen. It's not as good as what I'm wearing. And alright. Well. Just saying, Nick, the next time you want to talk, maybe not when we're being shot at would probably be good. What was that guy doing in there? I think I can probably guess, and I don't want to look down the little hole in the seat. I don't think I need to. So, yeah, these must have been trappers. I made a mistake running up with my gun drawn, but I did put it away and they still kept attacking. Of course, Nick started shooting too, but I'm still pretty sure they were trappers. People who have lost their mind. Huh. I mean, who in their right mind would sit out in the middle of the weather like this? What? It almost looks like some kind of stage or something, doesn't it? Okay, maybe that's why. It's out in the open, so maybe they're not that crazy. Oh, I do hope they weren't people that just thought that we were the asshats. Well, they were living in the fog, so my guess, as I said before, and said a couple times, is that they were in fact trappers, but I wish I could find something that would tell me one way or the other to settle my mind. But I'm not finding anything. I mean, but still, when Nick was talking to me and I turned my back, you'd think they would know that we were not hostile, but... Well, unless they were hostile. Then we were hostile back. Well, that one guy that turned into dust, I think he blew away on the wind. Guess if you're gonna go, dust in the wind is probably just as well as any other way. Okay, Nick. What is that? Look at them. Look at them, aren't they cool? Oh, they're so cute. They're fast, too. Wow, look at them go. Cool. You know, other than, well, the deer occasionally would attack, but other than the Brahmins and the deer, that's the first, and the cats, but we haven't seen those in the wild. That's the first small animal we've seen that wasn't trying to rip our faces off. Interesting. Oh, and speaking of the deer, there's one right there. They do okay, they do occasionally attack. That one looks sick. I think I think that's probably a sick one. Oh. Well, I wasn't going to shoot it, but if you've injured it, I should put it out of its misery. I wasn't actually trying to shoot them both, I just thought that one looked terribly sick. Let's have a look at it. I could be wrong. Well, I mean, the meat I guess we could... It tested it. It's not setting off the Geiger counter on the Pip-Boys, so... Maybe? Okay, maybe I didn't have to shoot it. Oh well. Okay, let's get away from the radiation, away from the radiation, away from the radiation. I could always use the meat. I think we might have found the place. Ew. What do you think, Nick? I think this is the place. Oh, there's those rabbits again. Oh! To be honest, I don't know where the red rabbit came from, but it seems to fit them, so... Maybe it's one of those words that I get from memories that I don't remember exactly, but the words come to me. Like the word Constitution? What was that? Okay. Possibly somebody shooting these. Alright. Okay, I want to clear the place first of Ass Hattery. I see that there's some cool stuff there that I might want to get. But I also think we need to clear the place of Ass Hattery first. Alright, we'll have a look there in a moment. Nope, nope. Nick! Nick! Excuse me. Alright. Where? What was... I hope that was you, Nick, making that noise. Okay, we keep hearing things. In here? I don't think it's in here. I think... I mean, it may be a raider or something that we're hearing.
I don't...
Okay, hi! Putting the gun away. Don't shoot at us. We're friends. You hear me? Stop shooting. All right. Okay. I think that guy was possibly a trapper. I thought it was somebody needing help, but no, he kept shooting at me. I put my gun away, and nobody else was shooting at him, and he kept shooting.
Not doing them much good at this point.
No, it's definitely not. Alright. Did we look over here? I think we did. But let's go through everything kind of officially. Besides, I wanted to look at this. I saw it from far away and I want to look at it. Okay. Right. Oh, that looks very bad. There is some fog down here. Let's get out of the fog. Hey! There's some Vim. I'll have to drink it someday and see what it tastes like. A little bit to start with. Do I hear a radio? Excuse me. Well, it's not above us. Well, if it's here, I don't see it. Wonder, can I go up? Maybe it's something up top here. Ouch. Okay, no. You hear it? Well, I don't know where it is. Okay, these are the things I want to look at. Where is it? Hi. Huh. So, looks like they made leather here. I guess that's what Tannery means. Eagles Cove Tannery. Right, there was that locked door that we wanted to check out. Let's see. Dang it. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Oh, wait, we didn't go to the other end. Hi. You know, I have a nice clean trench coat for you if you'd wear it. But no. You'd rather wear his ratty old trench coat. Alright, so this is the locked door that I was talking about. Ooh, this is the tough one. Okay, maybe
That's it.
not that bad.
Cannibals.
Oh,
Bothering anybody now?
good shot. Alright, we will be back in here. We're not finished outside. That's a much bigger area than I thought. I thought it was just like a storeroom or something, but I guess from the official set of steps leading down into it, I should have known that that was not the case. What's going on? It's over there. I thought I saw figures running. That... Okay, that does not look like a... I think it's trappers. Well, as long as they aren't after us over here at the moment, I think we're going to leave them be. They're probably fighting feral ghouls or something. How do we get down here? I don't even... Oh, we have to go down and around. I see. Alright, we'll worry about that after. Let's just make sure they're not heading this way. Okay. Downstairs.
Gone. Not that it's an option.
You okay, Nick? Alright. I was gonna shoot at it, but I thought surely it would have seen us here by now. If it were possible. But, well... oh dear, hi. That's what we came here for.
You building a collection or something?
Or something, yeah. Ooh. Excuse me. Really, Nick. Thank you. So, okay, we've got what we came for, but I think we ought to clear this place of feral ghouls. Probably some more up there. That's the one we shot before. Alright, we'll go in there in a moment. Let's go upstairs. Over here. Alright. Excuse me, Nick. Amazes me that some of these actually look still usable. The tanning. The hides, I mean. Alright. Now, there was a door here. Hi. Well, they have problems, yes. I presume that's what you meant. Nice! More of the ammo that I've been wanting. It's wonderful. Alright. I think we're done here. Take that, thank you. Guess we don't really need to worry about that. Alright. Oh, looks like it's getting foggy out here. Where are you going? Hey, Nick. Wait a minute, you're not Nick.
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for... Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Waiting for an opening. And you dive in, and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
What's the big deal about these tools?
Pellman's pumps out more foot-pounds of torque than a death claw and psycho.
I see.
And before Paulie ran off, he kept those tools shiny. Nothing like them on this island. Period.
Polly.
With the shape of the world right now, tools like this are useful.
Exactly. You got it. Wait. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she?
Yeah?
Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders will give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
Well, I'm kind of concerned because you're out here running around in the fog, but you do seem to be... I'm not saying this aloud. I'm saying this to you advisors. He does seem to be a little, special? A little on the loopy side?
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. You walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Right. Well, good luck. Maybe that's... Maybe... Well, no, he's a choppy kind of fellow. Well, you're not... You know, you really ought to think about coming back to town and not hanging around here in the fog. It's not very healthy. Because if you go totally loopy, I might have to shoot you one day. Yeah, I thought that was Nick at first, then I'm going, wait a minute. He doesn't have a hat. Alright, let's head back to Far Harbor. I think we're just going to head straight back. So, hopefully you won't encounter anything on the way, and I will talk to you advisors when I get there. Alright. Alright, just checking.
If you ain't on, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
I'm scraping by. I hope Howard's okay.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out.
Howard?
Did you find Howard?
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
You don't really have to. But if you insist.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but... well, judge for yourself there.
Thanks. Glad I could help you out.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Alright.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Well, alright, where is Mariner? Ah, over here.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Mariner!
You been to the tannery?
Yeah?
You find my tools yet?
Yes, I did. But, before I do...
Can you tell me about the tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fellow. Fog rolled in a year back, and he had to pull up his stake.
I met
He
someone...
left the harbor recently, so everything that's there is fair salvage.
Oh, okay. I met a fellow there. He didn't really say his name, but he liked to talk about choppy, so I don't think he's doing too well. In any case,
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work in the hull.
alright.
Hey, a mariner.
All manner of good I can do with those tools.
Alright.
Curious specimen. Just
Excuse me?
Hey, Doc.
you are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
Well,
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office?
no.
Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
Well, I don't know if I'll do it. I won't mind helping out. I'm not here so much to, as you say, run for office, but out of curiosity.
Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given right to walk here. The way I figure it, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right, and all mainlanders might get treated better.
Well, that's
In
a good
olden
reason.
times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain.
Oh, good.
But you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
Well, if it might help me to convince that guy to not just shoot people like the children of Adam just because they're the children of Adam without evidence. But out of curiosity...
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people. And not just from the physical type of injuries. The island's in trouble like it's never been. You might, just might, be the medicine we desperately need.
I see. Well...
So, if we throw this dance, It'll really change their minds.
The dance hasn't been done in living memory. Some people think the tradition is dead, but its history is soaked deep in this island. You do it, and it'll turn heads for certain.
Well... Well, if nothing else, they should be appreciating the Minutemen after this, so... I guess.
Sadly, I ain't got...
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. A treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
What, you mean now? Okay.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Got them all there in stock.
Well... Let's talk to Cassie first.
All manner of good I can do with those tools.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
It's time to settle accounts. You hear me, Island? My friend here's gonna even things up.
Apparently.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground. The hero of our saga returns triumphant.
Not the hero thing.
I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid
No,
for
it's
your travels. Here's 200 caps for you.
Thank you.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out. You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you.
Well, I don't...
You never want something awful to happen to them.
Well, no.
Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
Ah.
What happened to him? He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land, and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shellback devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Okay. Well,
Where can I find this farm? Follow the coastline to the north.
alright, well,
That fog crawler's gonna pay. For Grandpa George. That's the spirit.
well, I don't really feel like, you know, being rude to her. It's getting dark. Alright, I think if we're gonna fight some god-awful thing from the water, which, by the way, is where? You have to be kidding me. You're gonna take people way over...
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Well, thank you.
All your medical and food needs.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Okay, I just wanted to say, Teddy?
Teddy.
Your patient, Andre, he's walking around.
Oh.
If I'm not too careful, there's gonna be 2 doctors in the harbor.
I don't think you have to worry about that too much. I have many other things to keep track of.
How's it going?
People around here have had a hard going, and manners on this island are a bit sparse in the best of times.
I kind of noticed.
Mainlanders tend to be a bit friendlier, all told, so I always enjoy the extra company.
Well, you're certainly more talkative than you were, so... But I'm good. I think that'll be it.
I don't need a doctor.
Lucky you.
Andre!
The doctor has said in time I will fully recover. He says this is your doing, but I do not know you.
No, we're strangers. Who exactly are you, anyway?
Andre Michaud, with my husband, Jean. We hunt mirelurks for their meat, their shells.
Husband?
But the last hunt did not go well.
Ah. Oh.
How not well are we talking about?
As bad as it can get. A mirelurk hunter, he blindsided Jean. I managed to pull him out, but I had to run blindly into the fog. Jean was the tracker. He was the one who knows this island. But me, I got turned around. I don't remember what happened. Someone, I don't even know who, found me. Brought me here.
I was just doing my civic duty.
You're obviously not from here.
No.
Gratitude. It's a hard thing out here. So, yeah, this island. It has taken my husband. It has taken everything. This island is a sickness. Don't you see? It's evil. As soon as I am well, I am going to grab as many guns as I can carry. And I will slaughter everything in my path. Until the island is clean. Or I am no more.
I can understand grief and what it does to your mind, but
You're in pain. I've been there. But your plan is unreasonable. It's find a purpose, some constructive purpose to keep you going.
You wouldn't know.
I do.
Once, Far Harbor was, well, not thriving, but alive. I'll think on what you said.
All right. I hope he doesn't get better and then promptly go out and get himself killed. But I can understand when you
Guns,
lose your family.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
In my case, it was raiders. But, you know, a specific group of raiders.
You need work? Talk with the mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
Thank you. But, with him, just the island itself,
Dock and back. The bait shop.
that will get him killed for sure. Alright.
guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Got all that in stock.
Right. Well, we're not going to be doing this anytime soon, I don't think. For start with, it's on the other side of the island, and right now it is definitely not safe for people to go wandering across through the fog to watch me do this, and I don't really want to be the cause of people getting killed just to come watch me be an idiot, because maybe I'd be okay. I mean, I have killed a lot of very tough things, but this kind of sounds like it might be tougher than anything I've run across before, so I think I need to get know the island a little bit better than I do right now. So we'll hold off on that. Well, we could
Bait shop's got everything you need.
check out Acadia. But that means Well, let's go get a room for the night.
Damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tongue.
Fine.
And of course the cat has a comment. A rather pointed one, I think.
Looking a mite too sober by my estimation. I can fix that.
That's okay. Actually,
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
thank you. Alright, Nick, I don't think you need to sleep, so I'll see you in the morning.
Burns the belly, but gets the job done. Get it now.
I want to sleep. Okay. I need a rest. A good rest. Oh. I'll talk to you, dear advisors, when I wake up in the morning. Oh, well, that's much better. Excuse me. Alright, I can tell that the game is starting to wanting to be restarted, but we'll see if we can make it till 10. I just want to say now that I'm pretty sure that if I have old Longfellow take me to Arcadia, then Nick is not going to be able to come with me. Or with Avalon, I should say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try talking to him, and I would like Nick to be with me going around the island, because he has so many comments. It's cool. So, I might have to reload the game, is what I'm saying, in order to... like, if the only place I can tell Nick to go is off the island, then I don't want to do that because, well, I want Nick to stay here, so we'll play it by ear. Just warning you that, oh, Celia, I might have to wind time back to before her agreeing to have old fellow lead her to Arcadia. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I think it's time to talk to old Longfellow. Oh, once I wake up. Ugh. Nick, did you have a good night?
Burns the belly, but gets
Hey.
the job done.
Come on.
Get it now.
Hey, Valentine.
You all right? You need something?
Well,
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
That's all.
Got it.
alright. Well.
We're the only bar in town.
How can the last plank set you up?
I'm good, thank you. At the moment. Right. Hi.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Well,
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
alright.
I, for one, won't go down unless I'm roaring drunk.
Don't think you can get out that way. Alright. Okay. For what it's worth, I'm
We
going to...
need to move through the main old mountain trail.
Alright.
The fog ain't like nothing I've seen in the comics. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks.
Yeah?
Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Okay. I think I understand that. Of course, you could always shoot them before you see you, and that's kind of what I prefer to do.
What was that?
It was a trapper. Did you see something or hear something over there? Hi. All right. I hope he doesn't mind that I need to stop and get things. All right. All right, lead on. I take it we're going around this way.
Hey there.
Keep your guard up.
I will do. Where are we going? Okay. Is it this way?
Don't stray too far.
Well, I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to follow you. But you're not making it clear where we're going. Do we go this way? Okay, I'd just like to say here, I think they should have spent more time testing NPC pathing. Look.
Excuse me.
Deep fog has all manner of nasty.
Yes, and we're gonna get overtaken by the fog if you don't... Where are we going?
Huh? Gone? Good.
Okay, hang on. We still have a problem here. I'm not sure where it is, though. Oh, let's check up here. Maybe he still knew there was a trapper around, and that's why he was unwilling. Hi. Alrighty then. Maybe now we can go. Alright. Well, you should have said that you still knew the...
Not half bad in the scrap.
Well, thank you.
Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of it. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you.
Thank you for the creepy laugh.
See,
Alright.
the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
I see. And Guide Robert. Hello. Okay. Welcome to the madness.
Don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Oh, you mean like those little rabbits? Or the deer that looked ill? The rad stag. I used to think it was a rad stag. Easy arrived just in time. Yes, pretty much. Okay, we've been... That's not a dog. That looks different than a dog.
Escape. Damn.
Well...
Them puppies.
Anything useful?
No heaven for me. Still got a ways to go.
Okay. What?
They usually stick to the deep fog. Unless we steer clear.
What the frick?
You never know.
Was that? Hang on, I'm just taking a quick bite here. Don't run too far ahead. I have a feeling I'm going to need every bit of energy I can muster. If I can find what I'm looking for here.
Young lad, no higher than you and me. The whole island was covered in fog. Fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted.
I see.
Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
So it's not because of the children of Adam. Most likely. But of course, the captain told us that as well. Hang on, we seem to be missing Nick. Wait a minute. There we are. Hey, we've been here. This should be fine then. We've been through here.
gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man.
Oh.
Good thing you don't see too many of them.
Yeah. Alright, we good? You're a good shot there, guy. Okay, I have no idea where we're going. I just figured I'd point that out. Don't get too far.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Aha.
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Don't
Your barbs
shoot
do
her.
not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Ah.
Oh, whoa, let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Well, that's not
Do
what I
not
meant.
sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fall.
Oh.
You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Humoring her.
Alright, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
I have one, thank you. But on the other hand, I need to get information, and I've done this before, so played along.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Hopefully old Longfellow will not get pissed off if I say yes to this, because, well, it's like the Institute. I went there to find out what I needed to, and...
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
I see.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic.
Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plan will be revealed.
Okay, thank you.
We're sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Oh, good. This isn't it? Or is this it? Nick?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you.
Alright.
You need my help again. You come see me.
All right.
Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Alrighty then.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer.
All right.
You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
I hear ya. You take care. And don't shoot the child of Adam on your way back, please. That would be lovely. Well. We're here. Okay. Nick. Well, so the synth refuge does exist, but the question, of course, is, are they asshats or not? I guess we'll find out here. Just gonna have a peek around first. I find it interesting that there's no one out here. No one guarding, no one watching. Longfellow didn't seem to bother him. He said that they were watching, but well, I guess we won't know until we go inside, will we? Okay, here we go. See if the missing daughter is here. You coming in, Nick? Ooh. All things considered, this is in pretty good shape. Are you fixing yourself again? You gotta see about getting you some new hide. Well, there's someone to talk to.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Hello. So I wonder if this is the person that Kasumi talked to. Or what? Well, she talked to somebody from here.
Take your time.
Thank you.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
Alright. Well, you sound a lot like Nick, I have to say.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
I would like.
Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
See, I knew it!
It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
What?
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Ah.
I know this joke. 2 androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only 2 prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Robert, he does have eyes. They're just very much the same color as his skin. Or maybe they're burnt out. I don't know.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't.
All right.
I want you to understand that before you see her.
I understand.
She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
Possibly.
You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No. I'm not a synth. Not that it would matter if I were, but I know I'm not because I existed before the war. In this body. And...
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm thinking. Because, Guide, you would have told me if I was a synth, and I wouldn't... I mean, everything that's happened, I'm human. Sean would not have existed. Sean the human would not have existed.
Careful with your words. Admirable.
If I weren't human, so... I am considering his question very carefully, but no. No.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Oh. Well, I guess I might as well indulge you because pretty much everybody knows this story anyway back in the Commonwealth.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then?
Yes.
Just a single day, and then waking up alone?
Past life.
We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Okay, I begin to see how Kasumi could have been led to question whether or not she was human, just talking to this synth. I mean, but she was having those dreams. Now the question is, do those dreams predate talking to him on the radio?
Take your time.
But I will be polite.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
Mm-hmm.
She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Well,
who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Well,
you should know. The Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over?
Yes.
No more courser hunts? No more slavery?
No.
But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost.
This is true.
Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life.
We got out as many as we could.
I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Well, they were doing the best they could. There wasn't really any other option for them. But,
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
well,
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I would like to know how you know if someone is a synth. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure my guides would have... Sorry, you don't know who they are, but... I'm pretty sure I would have learned I was a synth by now if that were the case. But I am curious as...
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Huh. I mean, I understand from Dance how troublesome if he... I'm pretty sure he went through the railroad. In his mind, those memories, knowing that they're false, well, doesn't help him.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
Yes.
I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
He didn't really explain what his vision was. Well, I mean, I can assume from what he was saying, it's to have a place where synths can be themselves and know they're synths and be accepted as their synths and be safe.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Huh.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Yeah, there was a time when I wasn't so kind, but I'm not going to tell him that.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory.
Oh?
It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range.
That's right.
Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
I think you're right about that.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives.
I see.
The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Well...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Alright.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
And Robert... Yeah, something would have given it away if I were a synth. I'm pretty sure you guys... Well, may not have told me outright, but I would have started suspecting. But I mean, I grant it's remotely possible, but the thing is, I would have to be a replacement of the original Avalon. Like, this body would have to have been a replacement of the original Avalon. And placed in the freezing chamber, yet they didn't bother to remove Sean, who was a human, because they used him to base the 3rd gen synths on. So yeah, I mean, we would have found something. Now let's get oh, this must be where oh, hi.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible.
Well.
But thankfully, she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Well.
Miss out on a fun boat ride. Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
You were a courser, weren't you?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser.
I thought so.
Returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
He's very
I rejected
persuasive.
the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Well, that's certainly a noble cause.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I see.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth.
I'd heard about
He's the one
that.
who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here.
I see.
Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now.
Okay.
Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
All right. All right, Nick.
Heads up.
I'll see what I can do.
Nick.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock.
I imagine.
What do you think he is, really? Family?
Well...
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. I just need to figure this all out.
Well...
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Yeah.
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know. But our best bet is to keep looking into Dima and Acadia.
Yes.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
I will. Because I would like to know if what he's saying is true as well. Or whether he's really an asshat who's just a good talker. Well, I think our next move is to go and find the girl that we're here to see. Which might be this way? Yes, this looks like it leads further in. Oh, hi.
Did you need something?
Yeah, I'm looking for Kasumi. Kasumi, pronounce it right.
Never mind.
All right. So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint. It's sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
I can appreciate that sentiment.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
All right. Well,
what can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
I see. Well, I'm glad you found a home.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
Fine. Well, no, actually, tell me a little bit about yourself, if you want to trade.
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though. Need something?
Yeah.
Let's see what you have.
Let's do some business.
I'm looking for these. Thank you. I see. Well, I don't see anything so far super exciting. You do have a lot of stuff, though, I will say that. A lot. Whew. Oh! Wow. If I spent every cap I had and traded him some things, I could get this. Looks very nice, doesn't it? I'll have to think about it. I don't think he's going to sell that anytime soon, so I'll think about it. Thank you. Hello.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
And hope is a good thing.
Are you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad
Excuse
here.
me.
I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Okay. Hi, Chase.
Did you need something?
No, I'm looking. I'm looking for... Oh! There is someone down there. He did say she was below, so I'm not going to jump over that railing. I think I saw some stairs somewhere. Ah. Ah.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Hello.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
I mean, we don't know the real story about what happened.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge.
Oh?
But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait. Wait, you find things?
Yeah.
Track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Yes.
That's why you came after me.
Yes.
What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin?
At the beginning?
You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right?
He's hooked up to
They
them?
hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Yes, we do.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up.
Oh?
I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Nope. No, it's not.
Hey.
Yeah? What? I thought you
Heads
wanted...
up.
I'm listening.
Hey, Valentine.
Any chance you got a second now?
Well, yeah, I thought you wanted to talk to me.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point.
Of course you
For
can.
as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes.
Okay.
Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nick's.
Ah.
They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all.
Yes, you are.
I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You are a person.
You think, you feel, you're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter.
True.
But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his.
Well, they're yours now.
I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell.
Oh,
All
Nick.
I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Okay.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Well, thank you. You're a good friend too, Nick.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now.
Oh?
I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Well, you thought that over fast.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter.
Oh, I know that name.
A bad man who did a lot of bad things.
Ah.
Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub shop he used as a headquarters.
Oh.
There's more to this, isn't there?
The story gets even more twisted.
Okay.
The arrogant bastard wanted a cheap death, live forever, so he can come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Oh, Nick. You can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable.
Jeez.
Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Well, I mean, he is an asshat, and I, you know, I'm pretty convinced of it from the tapes that I've heard, but still, why are you after him?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories. The girl.
Oh.
My girl.
Ah.
They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful. And innocent. And Winter killed her.
Ah.
Well, he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number.
Really?
We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston Police Evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one.
Yeah.
Probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
I found a few, actually. Nick, but the stuff you've given me, you know that we can't do anything about this until we get back to the mainland. But I will help you. Because, well, from what I've heard on everything that I've read about Eddie Winter is that, yes, he is an asshat. Needs to go. Alright, well, let's start with... Hopefully... I got so much stuff in my pockets now. Okay, let's start with this. I don't suppose any of you noticed which number was the case file that he gave me, because we've got a whole bunch of the other tapes. And I don't want to have to listen to them all to find the new one. So, guides, if any of you happen to notice which one he handed me, that would be awesome. Let's see. Case, Eddie Winter. Self-inflicted ghoul, criminal kingpin, age 200+. Offenses, too many to count. Location, underground bunker, Andrews Station. sealed with a 10-digit code. The holotapes. Holotapes hold the key to Winter's bunker. Each tape has one piece of the entry code. 10 tapes total. 9 left. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Best lead for finding other tapes. Possible remaining holotape locations. Commonwealth Police Departments. Bad TFL HQ. You have no idea which one it was. I guess we'll listen to them all.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet, halfway across town.
We've heard this one.
Blew Ron Trevio's head clean off. You, sir, are an artist. Are all the assassins from Russia as good as you?
Maybe.
I seriously doubt it. But listen, your secret's safe with me. Eddie Winter, signing off.
No, that might actually be the new one. Alright, I'm going to assume it's the new one, and I'll think about it and see if any of the others are actually a new one and listen to it later. But it's kind of sound familiar, but not really, so I'm not sure. And it does make sense that he would give us the first one in the series. I think. But wasn't there something else he gave us? Or was it only those two things? He handed them to me so quickly, I really didn't have a chance. You would think it'd be 0 or 9. Alright, we'll listen to 9 then as well, just to see. But I want to finish looking through the list here and see if any of these seem new to me. It was something... Okay, I think there is one more piece, and I think I remember the first word of it. I think it's this one.
Detective Valentine, Captain Widmark here. I'd just like to reiterate how excited we here at the Boston Police Department are that you'll be joining our investigation. Commissioner Turner has already regaled me with the tales of your adventures in Chicago. As you know, Edward L. Eddie Winter has been a pox on this beautiful city for nearly 2 decades. Extortion, murder, racketeering, kidnapping, name a crime he's committed. The epitome of a cold-blooded, brilliant, slippery crime boss. Fortunately for us, over the years, Winter has also developed that most self-destructive of character traits, supreme arrogance. Starting a little over a year ago, Winter stopped coding his correspondences and began communicating entirely via unencrypted holotapes. Each one addressed the subject in question and very clearly signed off by Winter himself. He's obviously mocking the authorities. He knows we're monitoring his communications. He doesn't care. Winter thinks he's untouchable. He's wrong. This is when the game changes. Those holotapes are the key to building a case against Eddie Winter, and they're what this task force will focus on. His crimes, his words. Total self-incrimination. Get those holotapes, and we get Winter.
Well, as I recall, they got the holotapes and Eddie Winter still walked through some deal that he made. Oh, there is no number 9. Number 8. Oh, listen to number 8.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it.
This one we've heard.
Decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly...
Yes, we've heard this one.
$0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe. And yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Maggie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mac is gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I say you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
I'm sorry, Nick, I didn't catch that. Do I have a 0? Yes, and we listened to that one. And the 0 was about that guy from Russia, the sniper. And he called him an artist for shooting somebody from a very far distance with and taking him out with a single bullet.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Well, especially because the Institute is no more. Nick, come here. Nick.
Psst. Go ahead.
Hold.
I'll stay put.
Okay, thank you. All right. So if they're in the order of the 9 is the one that's missing. I think we're missing a few others too, because there's a total of 6. Or so there's a total of 10. We have 6.
Got
If
it.
they didn't want it open, they should have bought a better lock, huh?
Okay.
Hey,
What's the plan?
Let's go.
Can do.
Quick. All right. All right, hopefully we won't have to wait too long. I think it's a good time to make a save. As I said, I'd probably be going late this evening, and we are. Okay. Oh, here they are.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Okay, so they're not planning to blow everyone up. And the scenarios...
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
No.
Who do
I
you
agree.
think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
No. I don't think so.
Hey.
I'm all ears. How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for him.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on him.
Yeah. That's gonna be a little while, as we discussed. Alright. Okay, quick. Nick. Alright. Well, I think we should scoop up that tape. And I think it's worth having a chat with Dima. I don't know if... Actually, this isn't the way up, is it?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Excuse me?
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
I see. I will see about that.
Can I help you?
I never
So,
asked.
what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense? If I lost my life, that'd be one thing. To lose my identity... that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
Here you are. Well,
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
I understand that. Right. Well, I think the things we need are further upstairs. Well... Alright. Gonna have a look at this. Quickly. Oh, fun. Okay. I'm sure Nick will let me know if anybody comes so I can pretend that I wasn't doing anything that might get me yelled at or kicked out. Okay, I would really like to see this reset. Really like to see this reset. It's not. Crap. Let's try this again. Alright, let's... Okay, fine. Nick is probably going, come on. Just like I am, going, come on. Ah, there we go. Okay. No, that would have two.
Sweet.
Array, CPU system errors. Faraday's journal. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of the Atom are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Atom think that that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor, and the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Atom for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Atom, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs, and he's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Atom were our friends back when Martin was in charge, and those memory banks could have been difficult to transport, or would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be buried on those memory banks. If the children of Adam find a way to access all that data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children of Adam know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else, if possible. But who? I wonder.
Are there any machines you can't charm?
Possibly not. Alright. I think we have 2 of those programs now. Dang it, I wanted to put this one down, but we might need both. Dang it. Alright, any case. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. I think we should talk to Dima. Now, you're right about his memories, and we do need to make sure the children of Adam don't get their hands on them, and I would like to know what's in them, too. But the Dima that we see here now, so far my gut is saying that, based on everything we've seen, he is not trying to kill anybody. And so he does not fall into the asshat category as of yet. Hopefully never will. So, Dima.
Dima?
What can I do for you?
Well, let's put our cards on the table.
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy.
Yes, I have.
I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia.
Mm-hmm.
But you're new to the island.
And I have an invitation.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
Well,
you left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island, you were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different.
Yeah.
But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
That's one way.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures. You'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder.
Will
I've
it?
loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace.
Well, I'm for that.
If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Darkest hours, huh? Yeah. Well, let's see if we can... Dima?
Hey, Dima.
Please work quickly. I don't know how long my memory banks will be safe from the children of Adam.
I should get going.
Of course.
Well, I think that we need to find that lost synth first, and then we'll head...
Yes?
You know, we didn't really have a chance to talk about you. I'm a little curious how you ended up here.
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you care. I escaped the Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. I found him before all this, before Acadia. He needed my help, though he refused to admit it. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Alright. Well, thank you for telling me.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright. I guess we should go talk to Kasumi and let her know what's going on. Yeah, we need to talk to Brooks. We need to retrieve the storage drives. I think those can wait a little bit. Alright, let's talk to Kasumi. Well, I have to admit, I'm somewhat relieved to find out it's not some nefarious plot. After all, I was a little worried there. Because if this is what is basically the equivalent of Nick's brother, it would probably upset him a lot. Oop, I guess we have to go down one more. To, find him and lose him. Since we'd probably have to do something drastic. Hi.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will.
Exactly.
Is he still hiding something?
Possibly.
What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
Well...
About the children of Adam, what do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there.
Oh yeah.
I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Well, I hope it's not connecting up to my head, because I'm not a synth, so...
All I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall. I'd be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck.
Well, you didn't have to... Everybody keeps throwing money at me, and I don't really want it.
Hey, Kasumi.
Dima has secrets. We have to find out what he's really up to.
Yes, I do agree. Well, I guess we might as well head back to Far Harbor and talk to Brooks, because we need to find that lost synth first. That is pressing.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
We've had this discussion, Nick. Right, where's the way up? I'm lost. I'm still lost. I'm less lost.
You want to buy something or what?
No, whoop, sorry. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm starting to get burnt out here. Avalon has her course of action, so we will see what happens on Sunday. Yes, see, my brain is slowing down and shutting down. I can't even think now. Alright, so tomorrow is going to be Society of Squirrels, the ferret business, and of course Robert will be there, Greater Raider and Gore and myself, and I have no clue what we'll be doing, but we'll be doing something. I'm sorry if my brain just suddenly shut down right there, so yeah, it's time. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, and I hope to see you tomorrow, and if not, failing that, possibly on Sunday. You all have a good evening, and I will see you later. Bye!